What would you do if I told you there was a remedy you could make at home that cures headaches and gives you mental clarity and gives you more mental strength and just makes you feel better? Because today I'm going to tell you that. I just did. Mwahaha. You've been informed. Now, what I'm alluding to is a little thing, little drink that my grandfather, I caught him making a couple times back when my grandparents were staying with us for about a year, and he made this every morning. I might just make a video one day talking about him because he has so many remedies and so many habits that I think are so worthy of talking about within self-improvement and just in health. So here's the one, okay? I think I was complaining of a headache one time, and you said, you can't speak much English, but I remember he was saying, like, here, try this. So he took mineral salt. In other words, like the actual salt. You cannot make this with iodized salt because that's the poison that they put in like fast food burgers, right? We do not like iodized salt. So this is the actual salt that you have to like grind out of the container. So the one I have in my house right now is like Himalayan pink salt. I hear that stuff's okay for you. I know that it's like there's a bunch of different types of mineral salt, right? I think any will do. So you're gonna take water. Doesn't matter how much. There's no measurements here. You freaking wing it, right? If it tastes bad, that means you aced it. If it tastes really bad, you know you did good. So you're gonna put salt in your water. You should already be putting salt in your water, by the way. First thing in the morning, you should be drinking salt water. Again, the same mineral salt in your water. But this drink, sometimes I just do it both. In other words, I'll just get my salt water intake at the beginning of the morning. Anyways, I can talk more about that later. And then all you're going to do after that is you're just going to take 1/4 of a lemon or a lime, either one. Usually I have lime at my house, but again, either citrus works, lime or lemon. You're going to use about 1/4 of it, and you're just going to squeeze as much of it as you can to the water. Yep, all the pulp, everything. And if you don't like pulp, I'm trying not to be racist. I don't like you. Okay? You are evolutionarily unsatisfactory, okay? Just drink the dang pulp, okay? And my younger brother Joshua, if you're watching this, I mean you too, okay? But anywho, that's the entire concoction. It's salt, lime, and water. At least it was this morning when I drank it. It can be lemon, okay? But it tastes not awesome. Think of your least favorite weightlifting exercise at the gym. Mine for me is probably, what is my least favorite? Maybe bent over rows. I don't like those. Let's do, today I did hip thrusts. Let's talk about hip thrusts. I want to get big giant butt. So take hip thrusts, right? And it's like every time you have to take a gulp of this thing, it's like another set of like 15. Just every time I finish it, I go. But it is the quickest way to clear your head completely. This morning I woke up with like winter syndrome, or like Utah winter syndrome, which means it's dry, it's cold. You wake up with a bloody nose every like 3 days, so like the pressure in your nose and like behind your eyes is all messed up. Ugh. Not awesome, right? Quickest way to solve that problem is just by chugging in it. Hold on, where is it? Here you go. This whole water bottle, I filled this entire thing up, right? I don't know how many ounces this is, or liquid ounces, I should say, but nonetheless, it's a pretty big water bottle. Here, actually, let me just show you. Compared to my phone, I'm not a very huge human being either, so just frick. But for reference, there's my phone in my hand and then water bottle, so there's a lot of water in there. But it takes me about 3 or 4 gulps to just get it all down within 15 minutes, at 15, 20, 30, just depend on. I have nothing in my system, so water goes through me a lot faster because I won't eat until like 5 today. So within that amount of time, you start to feel like the blood starts circulating more, if that makes any sense. That's not scientific by any means, but like all the stuffiness of like blood and just crap feeling all through your whole face, just it kind of feels like when I it kind of feels like how I imagine Turbo the snail felt in the movie when he drank all like the nitro or whatever it was. I haven't seen that movie in years, but I just remember like his heart just starts beating and it all just like starts flowing through his body. That's what it feels like. That's how I imagine it anyways. But this truly gets rid of headaches. It again gives you mental clearness and clarity. It is awesome, and I intend on drinking it just maybe not every morning, but almost every morning. If I don't have the time or like don't have the lime, I'll just put salt in my water because salt. I think salt works on your adrenal system. I'm pretty sure, so it's really good to put salt in your water. Again, mineral salt. If you have iodized salt, don't even bother. Don't F with that. That's fake. It's just not good for you, okay? When people say too much salt's bad for you, they're talking about iodized salt. Yes, it is bad for you. Mineral salt is different. But yeah, putting salt in your water, at least mineral salt, does change the texture. It almost like turns your water silkier. But it's just still water. It's just even better for you now. But yeah, none of this coffee or energy drink nonsense in the beginning in the morning, because again, like your body doesn't react to caffeine early in the morning anyways. It's so stupid. Yeah, salt actually like helps your energy level. Caffeine doesn't after waking up or just in the morning in general. So there you go, guys. There's my hack for you. I just gave you a whole instruction. Like I gave you a tutorial essentially, or my recipe for awesome drink. Depending on the day, if I got good quality sleep, I'll call it the drink of power or something. Today was one of those days where I woke up in the middle of a dream because of my alarm that I very much hate. So I was a little not so happy. So I called it the stupid drink of evilness because it's really hard to down. Okay, actually, no. It's harder to down apple cider vinegar. It's actually not that crazy. It's just first thing in the morning, you don't want something bitter. You don't want something so like, what is the word? Starts with a P. These are not the right words I'm thinking. What is the word? Anyways, just something so strong. But it's really good for you. Wakes you up and just fixes your head. So I hope you can give that a try. I think these next couple of videos, I'm kind of in the mood to talk about like remedies and health and lifestyle stuff. So this is how I'll kick it off this week. So yeah, you have an awesome day and I will see you later. Adios.